Where are we now? So this is Rob. We know each other from
indeed,
from the goal Pennines.
Pennines days, and he's in my hometown today at Lleyn, so it's a lovely welcome to see him here and his mate. Black Pudding Man.
Black Pudding Man.
Yeah, in Lleyn.
Cheers, Rob. That's the summit. Oh, flipping heck. Oh my God. Oh. I've just drafted all the way behind that tractor from miles back, 24, 25s. I've no idea where Mike is.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life.
Hello and welcome back to another video, and yes, as you can see there, I was totally out of breath, and the reason why, I got behind this tractor for about 4.5 miles as I cycled up the A494 from a place called Loggerheads to the peak above Ruthin. And looking at the graph there, you can see in detail that I averaged quite a good speed along that section, and cycling at 25 miles per hour uphill, even with a bit of help, was really hard work, and even Mike got spat out the back. And so before we start, let's have a look at the map, and that's where we are in the United Kingdom. And looking in a bit more detail, you can see where we set off today, where we weren't too far from Queensferry, and highlighted in green there, you can see on the map the route out we was going to take towards Bala, heading towards Ruthin on the 494, where eventually we'd head towards Corwin, briefly get on the A5, and then back on the 494 as we made our approach to Bala, which was at 44 miles, where we had the cafe stop at the Cyfnod Cafe and Bistro. But let's get back to the ride, where I've met up with Mike at the top of the climb.
So it's the first weekend of August, Commonwealth Games is on, and we're in Wales. We set off from Hawarden, is that how you say it, Mike?
Hawarden.
Yeah, near Queensferry. We're 17 miles into the ride. On the A494 I just got behind a tractor all the way up this climb and smashed it, buried myself, whatever you want to call it. We're heading towards Bala today, and we've got a wicked descent down here, a proper good technical descent.
And so yes, this is the descent, which drops us down ultimately in towards Ruthin. I love this descent, and I've only done it a handful of times. I don't know it like the back of my hand, but what I do know is it's exhilarating, you can carry lots of good pace, and there's some really nice corners to be negotiated as you make your way down here. And at times the views on your left that open up are absolutely magnificent, but when you're travelling at these speeds you've got to be focusing on the line you're taking and looking for the apexes, the corners, anything on the road that might cause you a problem. And on this section here there's a really nice example of a very safe overtaking manoeuvre by a car, and I was impressed with how the car, it went very wide, I was carrying good speed, and to be fair, most cars, they'd probably feel uncomfortable overtaking at this speed. But no sooner than everything appearing to be quite safe and we're all going in a straight line, we've got some pretty serious corners to negotiate. And you've got to throw the bike over here. In fact, I got out the saddle and really tried to accelerate down here to keep the pace going. I basically like a good descent, and that's what it's about for me. I really enjoy it. You see there, more chevrons and a nice right-hander. And we're still cruising down here at a rate of knots. Again, at times not pedalling, just tucking in, freewheeling, and enjoying the benefits of what gravity can offer you. Another left-hander approaching here. And I think at this point again, I think Mike was some distance behind while I was having a blast. And even when Mike's not firing on all 4 cylinders, he's a very strong and resilient rider.
Mike's behind me, and guess what? We've caught that tractor up ahead again. We might be able to get a free lift all the way to Bala. So we're about 22 miles into the ride, just passed through Ruthin. We're going to bear left, keep on the 494. This will take us back then down towards, eventually not far from Corwin, We've just stopped at Pulchlas, is that how you say it? Mike's got an annoying little creak on his bike, so we're seeing if we can narrow things down. He's bought a nice new expensive carbon saddle, thinking that was the problem, but it's still there. We've not done open heart surgery on his bike, but we had a look at his handlebars. The thing is, with the creak, it'll transmit the sound through all the frame. Could be anywhere. Well, we think we've cured Mike's creaking handlebars, or that noise hasn't come back. Good news.
So in the end, we did stop the creak on Mike's handlebars, and we basically took all the bearings out of the headset, give them a clean, and put them back together again, which is a job that you can do whilst you're on the road.
We're doing about 18 and 19 miles per hour. Gentle breeze. Keep saying this though, everywhere is absolutely lush green. We've had to stop for a nature break this time, but yeah, some good riding along here, really good riding. So we'll take a right. There's our Bala signs. Yeah. Bala, the 494. Yeah. I think you pronounced that the Hrug estate. Hrug. Could be wrong. Well, we're 36 miles now. We're approaching the county of Gwynedd. It's in a sign for Glass Blobbery. Going well. This bit now should get interesting. Some chicanes left and right, but it's not super downhill though. Go on! Up, up, up!
And so here we are on a really nice section of the 494. I know it really well from driving down this road many a time in search of gold, going to the Welsh rivers. But on the bike here, we were able to get the speed up over 30 miles per hour. In fact, I think we reached around 36 miles per hour on this section. Lots of lefts and rights. And we knew the cafe was close by.
So that's 44 miles, Bala. I've been here a few times on the bike. There was some fast riding there. Mike put a good effort on. Need to find a cafe now without getting run over. You sorted? Here, Cyfnod, Cafe and Bistro.
Spill the beans. Do they do black pudding? Yep, there's the tea.
Yep. Tea.
Some coffee for Mike, an espresso.
Yeah, thank you.
Get the puddings later.
I think they're Italian, Mike. They don't do black puddings, do they?
No black puddings.
But what you want then? Well, I've got a sausage and egg. I love my sausage and egg. Sausage and bacon. No black puddings, but we'll keep a lid on things. We'll keep it calm, keep it cool, Mike.
It's becoming quite a regular thing, this no black puddings.
Maybe the cake, Mike.
Depends how good it is, doesn't it?
Yeah. I tell you what, there's some noisy cars here, isn't there?
Oh, exactly. Bloody drag strip, innit?
Yeah, that's mine. Yeah. That's a good pot of tea, that. How's your coffee?
Yes, alright. Yeah. That's Italiano, isn't it?
How was the ride in, Mike? You can't air foot traffic, can you?
No.
How was the ride in?
Yeah, we're alright, apart from early doors.
I've just got nothing like last week. I've lost it.
Have you?
Totally, yeah.
You've done 44 miles, so...
Yeah, I need to get a turbo.
Turbo. It's going down well, that.
I didn't think you were that tasty last week.
What? Hey, sponge?
Sponge.
I like the spoon.
Yeah,
It's a super
a
long
long
one.
isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you know,
You like a long spoon?
I like a long spoon, yeah.
Yeah. You know why he wears his helmet when he eats? Because with these long spoons you can hit him on the head like that. Yeah, that looks...
Not like a scone.
I'm liking it. Yeah, I'm liking it.
Yeah.
I've gone off scones. I mean, since I tried scones with the jam on first, I've gone off them. I'll be honest. This is busy, isn't it? Everyone's out kayaking, SUP, stand-up paddleboarding.
Oh yeah,
SUP, yeah.
No.
Stand-up paddleboard.
Oh
Yeah. Let's get going. Come on. Spend all day just looking at people having a good time, and we're out to do a bike ride. It's a big lake. So we're now on the far end of Lake Bala. We call it the west side. Oh, we've got Ali G back for a moment. I've just said west and he thinks east. Yep. So, and then we'll take another left, follow a little B road on the other side of the lake.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like this. It's a bit like the Dales, isn't it?
Brilliant. What a place to come and ride your bike. We're now riding on the B4391, having done the loop around Bala. Again, really nice cycling lanes. That road back there was a dream to ride on. It's the B4391, so Bala is that way. Keep on that road that way, I'll take you towards Oswestry. We now want the B4402, which is here, and then the B4401. So we're going to head towards Corwen, eventually through Cunward and get down towards Llangollen. So we're still on the B4401. Oh yeah. It's nice road this, it's undulating.
And so what I was trying to say here was that you could carry your speed on the uphill section, and the downhill bits were just really good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is good. So this is Llandrillo. We've covered 62 miles. Well, the average speed here says 16.9. It's not too bad. And it's just great to pass through these quaint little places. It really is. A big forest up there on the hillside. The average still says 17, but I don't know if that's true or not. In a place called Cunward. We're going to head down towards Corwen next.
So here we are now in the town of Corwen, and it's actually in the county of Denbighshire, with the River Dee to the left hand side and the Berwyn Mountains will be way in the distance to the right hand side.
So we've just gone through Corwen, we're on the A5, I've got Mike on the front, loving it, 21 miles an hour, he's taking a bit of a slight wind for me.
So here we are now on the approach to Llangollen, and look at the hills there around with a fantastic backdrop. And as we approach the town, this descent really develops and you can carry some really nice pace. I just go to the front there, lovely left-hander, and we were cruising down here at around 35, 36 miles per hour, just holding that pace. And it's a great feeling as the rushing air hits you in the face. Like I always say, we're not racing, we're just enjoying these fantastic roads. But we needed some refreshments, so we'll meet you in the town. And this is where I met Rob, who you saw at the start of the video. And I go to the river with Rob, looking for gold.
That descent down there on the A5, coming into Llangollen, I love it. It's not super quick, but you're carrying nice pace, keeping up with the traffic. It's gone warm now, we need some more refreshments. That whole section, 30 miles from the cafe. Brilliant. What are you doing with your dummy in your mouth? Take it out. Can't take it anywhere, can you? Oh, I need that section there. I want it brilliant. You know, from basically the backside of Bala, the whole of it. So this is Rob. And we've bumped into each other a lot of times, haven't we, Rob? We know each other from
indeed,
the...
yeah.
Is it from the Gold Pennines?
Pennines days, and he's in my hometown today at Lleyn Tegid, so it's a lovely welcome to see him here and his mate. Black Pudding Man.
Black Pudding Man.
Yeah.
Black Pudding Man. Nice one, Rob.
Thank you.
So we'll just get out of Lleyn Tegid onto the A539. A lovely little town, lovely. It was great to meet Rob. He lives around here and I've been on a few trips to the rivers with him. So we're 85 miles into the ride, just passed through Rwabon, and we've got a direct route now back to the start point. It's about 15 miles. We shouldn't be too far from Wrexham on this section as well. We're in Wrexham now. You can see all the Wrexham fans. Wonder if they won. Yeah, it's a nice stadium, that. Keep an eye out for Ryan Reynolds. God knows where we are. We're on the outskirts of Wrexham on some really dingy little back lane. We've passed a place called Little Mountain. Oh, it's full of potholes. Got a nice view ahead though. Well, the Garmin has sent us on a wild goose chase here. We're not far from the end point, but it's taking us everywhere. We seem to go around in circles. So we were about a mile from the end point. It took us on the 494 again, and a really busy section. Oh, we'll get there though in the end.
And yes, in the end we did get there. And the ride distance was a few tenths under 105 miles, or 168.7 kilometres. The elevation for the ride was 5,675 feet. The ride time was a tad over 6 hours, and the maximum speed was 41.2 miles per hour.
6% left out. You got 6% on your phone. Well, that was a really, really good ride. It was just really good. But we've done it. So there you go. How was that? That's the summit. Oh. Flipping heck. Oh my god. Oh. If anyone says that's cheating, I'm a 53-year-old man, and that was bloody hard. I've just drafted all the way behind that tractor from miles back, 24, 25. We'll copy that. We all set?
Yeah.
What we doing?
Going for a ride, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're going round the Hollywood Lake. Well,
Lake Bala.
Lake Bala, sorry, not Hollywood.
Yeah, this feels like Snowdonia.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Black Pudding Man.
Black Pudding Man.
Yeah, in Lleyn.